Hello everyone, welcome back to your very own Learn the Maahi way. So yes, I'm back. So I think we're meeting after a long time. So in the last video, we studied about the digestive system, where we started from the very first part of the digestive system, that is our mouth, what we also call as the buccal cavity or the oral cavity, where we studied about the teeth and about the tongue. Right? So today we go forward and study about the remaining parts of the digestive system, where and how the digestion takes place. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So the first part that we're going to see today is the stomach. Okay, so when we talk about the stomach, what we usually think of is the belly, right? So the entire part and the center of our abdomen is not the stomach, or is not completely called as the belly. So what is actually a stomach, or what a stomach looks like? So what we need to remember is a stomach is a small J-shaped organ. Okay, it is something which looks like a J-shaped organ. It is a fleshy organ and it is like a J in shape. Okay, now what is the important function of the stomach? Yes, stomach plays a vital role in the process of digestion, but it is not the only organ which is completing the entire process of digestion. Okay, now stomach consists of, or you can say releases, three things which are important. Now what are those? The first one is mucus. Okay, now what is mucus? Mucus is a liquid, a thin watery liquid which is present, which protects the lining of the stomach. This is the lining. What is the lining? The border, you can say. Okay, this is the lining of the stomach, or when we have the large intestine, border of any part is called as the lining of that organ. So mucus is going to be a liquid which is going to protect the lining of that organ. So here it is about the stomach that we are talking about. So mucus is a thin watery fluid or a liquid which is doing the function of protecting the lining of the stomach. Now protecting it from what? It can be protecting from bacteria, it can be protecting from any infections that are happening, or it can be also protecting from the acid which is present in the stomach. Okay, the second most important part in the stomach is HCl. Okay, what is HCl? HCl is an acid which is present in the stomach. That acid is called as hydrochloric acid. Okay, first one was mucus, second one is HCl, called as the hydrochloric acid. Now what is this acid doing in the stomach? We know, right, we have problems like acidity and all. So from where does that term acidity come? It comes from the word acid. Okay, when there is a lot of production of acid, we term that as acidity. So now here in the stomach we have an acid present which is called as the hydrochloric acid. Now what does this acid do? What is its role here in the stomach? So what is this acid doing is, this acid helps to cut down or to kill the bacteria which are coming in our body via food that we are eating. Okay, whatever food we are eating, that food consists of some good bacteria and some bad bacteria, right? So this HCl, this acid which is present in the stomach, is working to kill all the bad bacteria which are coming in our food. Okay, so the work of HCl is to kill that bad bacteria. The third important thing is digestive juices. So from the word digestive juices, what do you understand? क्या करता होगा ये digestive juices? Of course it plays a role in digestion. So how does it play a role? तो ये digestive juices क्या करते हैं? Of course they are liquids which are present in the stomach. They help in cutting down bigger molecules of food into smaller molecules of food. Okay, whatever complex material is there, that is broken down into simpler materials. So that is called as digestive juices, or you can say that is the function of digestive juices. Okay, so yes, that was the function of digestive juices. So those are the three important things which are present in the stomach. That is the mucus, the hydrochloric acid which is present, and the third one is the digestive juices. Okay, now coming to the next most important organ, which is the small intestine. Now a small intestine is a highly coiled organ. Okay, coiled means it is like a snake. How a snake is with twists and turns, that is called as coiled. It is a highly coiled organ. It is about say 7 to 7.5 meters in length. So that is how big it is, but it is coiled. So because of its coiled nature, we don't really realize that it is so big. Okay, so that is about how the small intestine looks like. Now small intestine consists of two big glands or two big organs, which are liver and the pancreas. Okay, so now how does a liver look like? A liver is a triangular shaped organ which is present on the right side of the abdomen, and it is the largest gland of the body. Okay, liver is the largest gland of the body. Gland हम किसको बोलते हैं? It is any organ which releases something. Some secretion is there, that is called as a gland. Okay, so liver is the largest gland of the body. It is situated on the right side of our body, on the right side of our stomach or the abdomen. And liver also consists of a secretion which is called as the bile. Okay, all of you must have heard which is called as the bile or the bile juice. This is a secretion of the liver. Now where is this bile stored? It is stored in another small sac-like organ which is called as the gallbladder. Okay, so liver releases bile, a juice, which is stored in another smaller organ, a sac-like organ which is called as a gallbladder. अब ये जो bile juice है, what does it do? What is its role? So this bile juice helps in fat digestion. Okay, it helps in the digestion of fats. जो भी हम fats consume करते हैं in our food, those fats are cut down and उसका digestion करता है ये bile. So presence of this bile is extremely important in our food, in our organs, okay, which helps to digest the fats easily. So that is about the liver. What you need to remember is liver is the largest gland of the body. It is situated on the right side and it consists of bile or the secretion or the juice that the liver releases is called as the bile juice, and it is stored in another small sac-like organ which is called as the gallbladder. The important function of this bile is to cut down or do the digestion of fats. Okay, so that is about the liver. Now coming to the next thing, that is the pancreas. Now how does the pancreas look like? So pancreas is a small leaf shaped organ. Okay, pancreas, ये liver अगर यहाँ है तो ये liver के exactly नीचे we have the pancreas. Okay, pancreas का secretion होता है pancreatic juice. Okay, now what is this pancreatic juice helping in? So pancreatic juice is also helping in transforming the complex food molecules into simpler food molecules. So that is the function of the pancreatic juice. So that is about the liver and pancreas. Okay, so that was about the digestive system that we have studied today, where we have gone through the stomach, the small intestine, where we have studied about two important glands, that is the liver and the pancreas. Okay, so I will be back soon with another last part of the digestive system video, where we will be studying about how absorption takes place in the small intestine, what is the function of the large intestine, how the undigested food goes out of our body with the help of the large intestine, and also we will be studying about how decay or how tooth cavities happen in our teeth. So I'll be back soon with another video of nutrition in animals. Till then, stay tuned, like, share and subscribe. Learn the Maahi way.